you cannot find one person that don't have some kind of relationship problems. The relationship problems can be with family, friends, wife, children, partners, suppliers. There are relationship problems always. And the question is, should you fix them or not? The answer is that you must fix them. And why? If you don't fix them, the next relationship that you will have, or the next similar relationship that you will have the same kind of a problem. Why? Because the source of the problem has not been isolated. If you do find the source of the problem for why you have a problem with the relationship will be fixed. And at that moment, you're actually not going to create another problem like that. But if you don't find the source of the problem, what will happen is that the next relationship will get destroyed and the next relationship will get destroyed. And sometimes you are in a relationship and the problem is so severe and so big that you feel that you don't want to communicate, that you don't want to fix the relationship. And in 90% or 98% of the cases, it is wrong not to communicate. First of all, if you stop communicating, you're losing control. And so the relationship will hurt you. Anything that you stop communicating with, you will lose control over. So when you stop communicating, you will lose control. So despite the urge to stop communicating, you need to communicate. Whatever happened, you need to at least try to communicate, and 98% of the cases, you can fix it. Yes, there are the 2% that are not fixable, or not fixable in an easy way, because all the relationships can be fixed. But there are some that you're just not going to fix. But even then, you need to do work with yourself. So you will find the source, and so you will handle it with yourself. So you will not create the problem in the next relationship. Now, the subject of relationships is actually the subject of communication. And if you will see that you own only what you can communicate with. So you don't own your car, you own the communication with your car. You don't own your mind, you own the communication with your mind. So if you cannot communicate with your mind, if you cannot remember, you lost your mind. If you cannot communicate with a person, you lost that person. So you really have to understand that the whole subject of relationship is actually the subject of communication. And there's one more interesting thing, that you will have as much money or as much income as you can communicate. The word income actually means income, in communication. So if you don't have money, is because you have problems with communication, and those problems with communication are not specific to money. You had problem with communication with different people, different relationships, and now you have problem with income. So it is a massive subject, and probably one of the most important subject for your future, for your present time, and in order to handle your past and actually get the past to stay in the past, to pass, because otherwise your past will mess you up. And the handling is, of course, communication, relationships. So why am I telling you all of that? Because on Saturday, I'm starting an advanced relationship and family academy. It's a paid webinar, but I'm going to open the first webinar to everyone because it's so important. So the first webinar is going to be totally free. You can join, find the link. It's probably somewhere below, above, at the side, somewhere. Find the link, and join. It will definitely change your mind. Meir Ezra, a piece of truth for you.